What's going on YouTube? Ray Woods here, channel Cry About the Bucket. And on this channel, I educate and give advice from my past mistakes so you don't make the same ones. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you know when I'm coming out with more quality content. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create and or update your resume for optimal outcome. You see, I've been in the industry for 5 years and I learned so many different things where you can get your resume out there to employers and they'll be blowing up your phone like crazy. And you don't really necessarily learn this in school. You may have, like your teacher look at it, your parents look at it. They even may have a student help center on campus that can look at your resume, but they don't really know how to make it pop. They don't know how to make it really stand out to these different employers because you are competing with different people. So I'm gonna switch to the computer. We're gonna sit down and I wanna walk through step by step how to get your resume to the optimal outcome so we can get your phone blowing up like crazy. So we at the computer, and the first thing you really wanna do, go up to Google, and we're gonna type in 2020 resume templates. This is the first thing you wanna do when it comes to building or creating your resume, if you don't already have one. So I'm gonna go to resumegenius.com, and I can pick 2020 template. You can see the different layouts here, or you can pick any other template that they have here. You got corporate. So corporate, you can see the layouts here, skills, experience, and different objectives. Me personally, I like to keep a very simple and clean one. So I will go with that style right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull my resume up. I already have that up here. So when you starting off with the resume, you want to put in the header your name, your phone number, your email address. They got to have a way to contact you, right? Then you want to go to the next section, which is the professional summary. So my professional summary: dedicated mechanical engineer with the experience of technical expertise to provide the highest quality mechanical component and system support, resulting in 8 to 15% cost reduction in labor, waste, defects, cycle times, quality, and 3 to 5% increase in business efficiency and productivity. Now, you don't have to get that extreme, but the purpose I want you to understand here is whenever you're creating this professional summary, the thing that's going to kick out is this data. Data, data, data. It's all about the data. You want to make sure that you have these numbers in your resume when you're talking about different things. The next thing we're going to go down to is going to be the core qualifications. So this will be something like your different skill sets, like data analysis. If you know how to use SolidWorks, do you know how to use different Microsoft Office programs, different AutoCAD programs? Put that information in there. And even if you have some type of certification, you can put that in there. Six Sigma white belt certified, working on green belt later. So put that information there. And the reason you want to put a good bit of these is because when you put that in your resume, the system that you put your resume in notices these keywords and it can push it out to the employer when they're looking for somebody to hire for a specific position. Then you want to go down to the experience and accomplishments here. So same thing here. You got the place, the location, what your role is. This is an old resume, so whatever the time period that you was working there. And then you want to give a couple bullet details. Now, here's the thing. When you get your job, you don't want to put in your resume your job description in your resume. I see a lot of people doing that. You don't want to put the job description. They don't want to know the job description. They want to know, what did you do to better that company in that job title? So when I say something like, implemented improved systems and software to reduce internal labor by 5% within the visual software and MS apps. That is information and data that is telling the employer that you're trying to work for that you can come in there and use your skill set and increase their top line. The companies, they want to make more money. That is their whole purpose, is to make more money. That's what you want to do. You want to put stuff like that in your resume. If you scroll down, increase sales by 2%. with detailed product information and application improvement through Visio layouts. These different things like that. That's how you want to structure your work accomplishments and your professional experience. Don't go in there and put no job details and description. That's not telling anybody nothing. You got to put in there what benefit are you bringing to this company. And even if you don't have experience, I had a few internships. What was some of the stuff that you did in internships? Add a couple pieces of data in there. Add some data in there, say 2, 3, 4%, 5%, whatever you did increased and helped the company in one way or another, because everybody works as a team and everything is growing within that company as long as you put in the work. Now, I go down here, you have your education section, and this tells you, where did you go to school at? When did you graduate? Are you about to graduate? You want to put graduation in 2020 or graduation in 2021. If you already graduated, put the year of your graduation and your major and your degree there. References always put upon request. I don't necessarily put that every single time, but I do have a separate document that you should have to have at least 3 to 5 references. And these are people that are going to vouch for you, not your family and friends. You want some professional references that have worked with you or that know about your work ethic, so that can be a positive reinforcement towards you landing in that position. Now, cover letter. Let's go back over here to the browser and let's do cover letter template, if I can type. And the cover letter, I don't see cover letters too much. But what a cover letter does is it pretty much tells the employer like the story of how you can come in there and why you should be selected for this position. Why should they pick you over everybody else? And if you put a cover letter, that's just going to increase your chances of getting the position. And it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt at all to have a cover letter. Nobody's saying don't do a cover letter, but I'm saying it definitely increases your chances. So again, you can come here, type in cover letter templates. We're not going to use that website because it takes forever to try to do something. Find something simple and free. We're going to use minimalist template, and it's really going to ask me for questions. I don't want to know that. So you can kind of see here in these templates how it's laid out. You have your name, your information, and you're pretty much writing a letter out on how you can improve. You get the point. So when it comes to the cover letter, you want to add that in with your resume when you sending this out to the employer. And it's really just as simple as that, as getting your information out there. See, this resume and doing the cover letter is something that it's more things that you learn, but you don't really learn because the people that you may or may not learn from are people that are not fully in the industry, have not been indulged into the industry to really know what they're looking for. The industry's changing so fast and so much all the time. Schools are not really able to keep up. That's not their priority. Their priority is to make sure they get your money out of your pockets from these student loans and from people cash to pay tuition, pay for room and board, to make sure and for you to get your degree. If you pass, if you don't, whatever. The school doesn't care. They just want your money. And some places are willing to push that as far as resume and getting you into a career, and some places are not. And in my personal situation, I've had some help, but I didn't really have the help that was necessary. So I had to go out and find it on my own, which is why I want to bring this information to you guys so you can use it to benefit and land in a position and have higher chances of landing that position once you go apply for that. I hope I was able to give you some valuable information on creating and updating your resume so you can land a career that you want to. On the next video, I want to get into details on how you can leverage LinkedIn social media platform to be able to land a career as well. Now, if this video was helpful for you, go ahead and hit that like button, comment below, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I have more quality content. And until next time, see you guys later.